Hello folks and welcome to Dragonblogger.com. I'm Ronald DMNKLR Smith, and today you get the luxury of watching me do my first ever Let's Play video. So, not going to go through a whole lot, but I just want to go through, take you through the basics of the game Blockland. For those of you who've never played it, you should be able to get into it pretty easily. There's not a whole lot to it, but anyway, let's go ahead and get to the jump. Click on play here. And the first thing I'm going to do is I'm going to take you through the basics as far as setting it up. The first thing that you'll notice is obviously the title here, and then the options over here on the left. But here on the bottom, you'll see where it says name. Now, when you first start it up, it'll have a generic name. It'll be something like block, blah, 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 just some random alphanumeric title. You click on name and you type in whatever you want. And if it's not in use already, then it'll go ahead and let you register it. You click on register and it checks, and that way there won't be any confusion between players. But if there is somebody who already has that name, then it won't let you do it. It'll tell you no, and you just pick a different name. Pretty simple. I've already set mine, obviously, right here. And next, let's go ahead and click on options. Now, most of these are set to default, but not all of them. My resolution here was 1600 by 900, but by default it had it set to some other number. I don't remember exactly what it was. Bit depth, refresh rate, screenshot format. I have it set at full screen. When you first launch it, it actually, let's go to 1280 by 720. Apply. This is what it normally has it at, 1280 by 720, which is 720p resolution. Now for me, I like to play it full screen if I can, so let's go ahead and hit full screen, 1600, 900, apply. And then you have, by default, the chat text will be small like this, but I like to have it bigger so I can actually see what's being said. Sometimes I just pretty well ignore anybody, but not all the time. This gives you the basic GUI settings: brick effects quality, texture quality, particle quality, shader quality, and physics quality. Now by default, some of these will be set in the mid-range to low, and that's just a general setting. I already set it to max for shader quality and best for physics quality. Audio, you can adjust the different volumes on everything. Network, I set mine to broadband already. When you first launch the game, it will actually give you the option of telling it dial up or broadband, or you can even set custom. So say you want to connect to somebody else's server directly, then it'll give you the option to do so. Network options, download sounds, download music, download textures, disable universal plug and play, auto query master server. Controls, it's pretty self-explanatory right there. You can even invert the mouse in vehicles, use jump jet combo, reverse brick scrolling, a whole bunch of other stuff. Click on advanced, and these are pretty well just all the advanced graphics features. You can set the particle quality, max fall off and fall off distance, GUI options. I do like to have censored chat turned on, because that way, from what I understand, from what I've seen, when somebody is talking to you, if they use cuss words, it automatically censors it out. Then you go into avatar options. Now notice that my guy kind of looks like Robin Hood. I like to think that he looks more like Green Arrow in a way. But here you can set up to 10 different faves of what you would like your avatar to look like. And click on randomize here. Just gives you a bunch of different options what you can do. See, I click on my favorite here and brings me back to him. I've already set him. And if you click on the face here, it gives you some of these different options. Some of them are pretty messed up, like this one here on the bottom left kind of looks like Pet-a-Bear. The one that I have now, I like to think that he looks kind of like a Bruce Wayne type of appearance. And you have a bunch of different ones, like, let's see. See, there's what I was talking about with the Pet-a-Bear. And this one's kind of a rugged pirate. They're basically made to look as though it's actual Legos. The way that this game is designed is actually so that you're playing a game similar to Minecraft. You know, it's a sandbox game, but in something that looks more reminiscent of a Lego universe. And the blocks that are in it actually look similar to Legos. So let's go ahead and just go back to that, click on done, and we'll go ahead and take a quick run through the tutorial. You have a bunch of different game modes that you can play, but right off the bat, the first thing that you want to do is play through the tutorial, learn the basics. And I clicked on that and I hit select. And when you get to the server settings, it's going to be a internet server by default. Now, I made the mistake the first go through with this game and forgot to put it on single player. So somebody came in and totally messed everything up. So I'm having to redo everything. But anyway, click on single player, and as you can see here, you can go to playing a LAN server game instead of an internet server. But you click on single player, click on launch game, and it's actually pretty easy to go through the tutorial. And it's nice to learn all these basics. Look and move forward. Jumping underwater. I'll admit that sound, that one right there, that's really annoying. So I apologize for that sound. Unfortunately, I don't control that. Perhaps maybe at some point I might dig into the files and change that to something else if I can. But okay, now we're into where it actually teaches you how to create and lay bricks. Okay, so you open the brick menu, default key equals B. So you, as you can see on the right side over here, let's move this window, 2 says double click things. So double click it. Hey, look at that, it fills my cart. Okay, done. Now use bricks in the next room. Alright, so click 1 to equip bricks. Okay, press 1 to create the brick, and then right click to place it, numpad enter to plant the brick. And it's the enter key on your number pad. Okay. Move it over. And there we go. Alright, so let's create a set of stairs here. Okay. right mouse button to jet, and like Superman. Turn R, or hit R to turn on your flashlight. You look around the room. Oh no, it's dark in here. And that automatically turns your light back off when you get into a lit area, but you can turn it back on. Jump on the horsey! Get the hammer, equip using Q, and just start hammering away. Bang, 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 bang. Okay. Mouse wheel up to equip the wrench. Click on the cone brick, apply an emitter to it, and press send. So you click on there. Let's leave the name default. Light. Let's click on green light. Emitter. Confusion. And the item. Gun. Okay. Put it. Let's see. Up. Okay. So. What could this be? What is it? Is it a gun? Oh no, I think I already have the gun now. I'll teach you. Okay, anyway. Click E for some spray paint. Alright, let's make some art. Whee! Woo! That looks like crap! Okay. Alright. Notice that you can't spray it on the walls. You can only spray it on like brick stuff. Like that. Can't spray it on the floor. Well, you can spray it, but it doesn't do any good. It doesn't make it look any better or anything. Alright, so yay, find a treasure chest. And return to main menu. Alright, so that's a quick run through. There's not a whole lot to it, as you can see, obviously. But here in the next video, we'll actually take a dive into the actual game. Until then, thank you for stopping in and checking out Blockland, primarily the tutorial with me. I am Ronald DMNKLR Smith, and until next time, remember folks that I want to know what you want to know about.